Hey guys, and thank you for watching. I wanted to create a video that shows you my brow routine because I have very sparse, thin, light eyebrows, and I feel like there are probably some other women out there who are perhaps watching these brow tutorials and saying, wow, like that person did a wonderful job, but they had great eyebrows to begin with. I am no brow expert, let me tell you. Like, I'm not a brow pro, but I do have thin, sparse eyebrows, and I do spend like 20 minutes every day trying to perfect them. So I just kind of wanted to share what I do with my brows in hopes that it might help one of you out there. Now, I do want to let you know that I do spend a lot of time on my brows. Like, it's not a quick routine for me. It's not 5 minutes and I'm done. Like, it takes me some time, and I have tried a few different products. I've tried pomades, I've tried the Brow Wiz, brow definer, and different things like that, but the products that I'm going to show you today are the ones that work for me. And just keep in mind, your eyebrows are supposed to be sisters, not twins. There are days though that mine don't even look like distant cousins or even neighbors. Sometimes they're thick, sometimes they're more thin. This eyebrow has a higher arch than this eyebrow. Sometimes they're just wonky. I mean, it's hit or miss, but I did want to share this routine and in hopes that it would help someone maybe feel a little bit better about their eyebrows. And if you have naturally thick eyebrows, embrace them. They're beautiful. Let's get into my brow routine. The first thing I'm going to do is take my NYX eyebrow shaper, and I'm just going to run that through my brows. Now, my brows are like super thin and super light, but they can still look a little crazy and out of place. So this eyebrow wax is just going to help like make sure that they don't get too out of control, you know? Then I start by taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer in the shade Caramel, and I'm going to brush through it with my spoolie, and then I use the brow definer to create thickness in my brows since they're so sparse. And I mean, guys, my brows, they turn out different every day. Like, I have some good brow days and I'm like, oh my gosh, how did you turn out like that? And then I have other days where I'm like, I know they're supposed to be sisters and not twins, but like, you don't even look like cousins right now. So I'm going to use a light hand, and I'm going to take the brow definer, and I'm just going to flick it upward. And I'm just doing that. I want it to be very light in this inner corner. So I'm using very light pressure and just kind of flicking upward. And then to outline it a little bit, I'm just going to draw a line at the bottom, and I'm just doing very small, short strokes. First half, and I'm going to take my brow definer and use a little bit more pressure to just kind of create the tail outward. And once I have the tail, then I start filling in the thickness on the top. And now I'm back to using light pressure and short strokes. And you always want to comb through your brows to kind of lighten everything up and blend it in. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the other brow. work a little bit more with my right brow, just because like I don't really have like a natural arch. With my left brow, a natural arch kind of just appears, but I have to like fake an arch on my right brow. Totally stop here and just add like some gel to keep it in place, but I like to make it a little bit more clean and to cut it a little bit more. So I go in with my Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills, also in caramel, and I use this fine point to just kind of underline my brows and to add a few more flicks of hair into places. So I just go in with light strokes, like super light, and I'm just flicking the Brow Wiz right on along the bottom of my brow, just to create a little bit of a more defined line there. And I don't do this all the time, but sometimes I'll just flick a few little brow hairs here and there. And again, brush it out with the spoolie. And do the same thing on the other side. More thickness by going in with the Benefit Give Me Brow in the shade Light Medium, and I just focus it more so on like the middle to the end of my brow, and I feel like it just fills in any sparse areas because my brows are so thin and so light that they need all the help they can get. I go back in with my spoolie from the Brow Wiz, and I just kind of brush it out and spread the product and blend it out. Then, because I don't always groom my brows regularly, I like to go in with some concealer, and I just usually put it underneath my brows to give it a sharp edge, and then sometimes above the brow and the wing just to kind of make it more crisp. I'm just going to be using, this is the concealer that I have right now, the Maybelline Better Skin, and it comes with a wand, so I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand, and then this is a super old like Mary Kay concealer brush, but it has a nice flat tip, so I just get a little bit of the product and I start along the edge, and I'm just like lining underneath my brow. Props to girls who do brow tutorials and like talk as they're doing that. I feel like I need to concentrate. I feel like this just covers up any like flyaway hairs that got a little crazy. Keeps them in place, you know. Then I like to use the heat of my finger to just make sure it's all blended out. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then at this point in time, I just go in and look and see if there's any gaps that I need to fill in, or if I need to brush any more product into the brows, and try to make them as even as I can. Well, that's it. That is my brow routine. Those are the products I use, and that's just how I achieve this brow look. Please give this video a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already for more videos, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.